Hi, I'm Annie Lichny, and I want to thank you so much for joining in for some meditation practice. Today I'm going to be working with, for our practice, our inner critic. We have this inner voice that's always on. It's always speaking to us. And one in particular voice that we might have and be a little bit aware of is this critical voice. This edgy kind of voice that's very sharp, maybe harsh. It's an inner critic that not only criticizes us, this inner voice, but also criticizes and complains and blames about everything going on in our outside world, from the weather, the food we eat, what people have said and done. There's just this constant critical voice going on about anything and everything. And mine has been on hyperdrive for the last few days. And what I realized is that it's weather related here where I am in Pennsylvania. And we've had a lot of snow and in particular ice. And so my habit of being outside and enjoying being outside and a little more space and openness during the day has been hampered. And so my inner voice has been ramped up and it's in high gear. So we're going to work with that today, and maybe you can relate to exactly what I'm talking about with physical injury, a really busy, hectic life, weather, whatever it might be. Our inner critics sometimes ramp up, and we can start to notice that and just kind of calm things down, turn that volume down on the inner voice, this inner critic. So we're going to use a few techniques to just start to feel our somatic selves a little bit more and really start to understand and appreciate this energetic body that we have and how important it is to stay connected to that, to also slow down the mind, calm the body, and bring us into a state of alert, present, readiness, awareness, confidence, creativity, well-being, peace, all of these things. So we'll find a comfortable posture and just start to feel your upright, dignified spine. Maybe feeling your feet on the floor if you're sitting in a chair. Noticing being held here. And we're going to start with some tapping. And I'm going to start tapping on the back of my head. And I'm using the pads of my fingers. And I'm going to tap on the back of my head. And I'm going to come all the way around with tapping all the way down to the belly button along the front body. So we could do this with our eyes closed if that's comfortable for you. I invite you to have your eyes closed and maybe just open them if you need to see what's going on. But I'll try to just have you follow my voice if this is possible. So we'll close our eyes with our dignified posture and just start tapping with the pads of your fingers close together along the nape of your neck, on the back of your head. Just tapping the nape of our neck. When our inner critic is very judgmental and very active and very loud, we can start to let our nervous system know that it's okay to calm down. It's okay to turn the volume down. So we're just tapping in a pattern right at the nape of our neck. This is where the vagus nerve can be engaged here with our finger tapping. And then we can move up to the top of the head, and you can find a rhythm that feels soothing and calming. I like to do little circles with each hand, just tapping in a circle very gently, and really feeling the engagement of the finger pads along the top of the head. So notice if your mind is taking you away to a to-do list or a complaint or a grumbling of some kind or some activity later today or a worry, and see if you can come and just feel the experience along the top of your head with the tapping of your fingers. Just stay really engaged in the felt sense on the top of the head. And then we'll move down to the forehead. We carry a lot of tightness in our forehead. And I tap, moving my fingers in, touching each other, and then out toward the temples. Just finding a pattern that feels really comfortable and soothing for you. Very gentle. And see if you can breathe in and out of the nose. Soft breath as we tap. And then maybe just right in the space between the eyebrows, just give a little extra soft tapping right there. And then along the eyebrows, and then under the eyes, along the cheekbones, out to the temples. The back of the jaw, down the lower jaw line, just really noticing even if there's just a little tension there along the back of the jaw. If you tap, we hold a lot of tightness and tension in our jaw. And as we tap, you might notice that you can relax the back of your tongue in the throat area. Just allow the tongue to relax as you tap. If the mind starts to wander, just gently guide it back to the feeling along the jaw here. And then we're going to move to the throat, just tapping gently along the throat. Just finding a pattern, feeling the sensation in your throat. And then moving down to the mid-chest, the breastbone. Just tapping along the breastbone. Down to the sternum and back up. Just feeling that inner vibration in the breast, chest area, breastbone area. Feeling that vibration moving through your torso with very gentle tapping. And then we could tap in the top part of the belly, in between the rib cage area, just above the belly button. Breathing in and out of the nose. Using our fingers like this with tapping, we can communicate directly to the nervous system through the vagus nerve, which runs all the way down through the digestive system, that we're safe, we're okay, and everything within us, our mind and our body, is okay to be calm, present, alert, but relaxed, steady and ready. And then we'll just keep moving down and tap below the belly button, above the pelvic bone. Just tapping there, finding a rhythm, maybe small circles or up and down. Whatever feels good. Really pay attention to what feels good to you right now, using tapping. Allow your focus to land here in your lower belly and move away from the thinking. Give your focus, your mind's ability to focus, a job to do. Stay focused on the lower belly, bringing soothing, caring to our bodies, our state of well-being, our overall happiness, using these very simple but effective techniques. And then we'll very slowly, gently take our hands and just rest them. I'm going to take my fingertips and point them up, palms up. You can rest them whatever way is most comfortable for you. And just start to feel the sensations through the fingertips, through the belly, noticing through the whole torso, up through the chest, this tingling kind of a quality. This is very stabilizing. This is this energy that we carry in our body, giving us life every day. We can magnify it using tapping. We can magnify the sensation, really experience it from deeply within ourselves, this energetic quality that we all have, that we carry with us, but usually most of the time we're up in our heads thinking. And we can experience this aliveness in the body through our torso here, through our chest. Maybe check in with your throat and notice if that tapping provided any release or relief, or just an overall sense of more openness. This tingling aliveness, it feels kind of shimmery and electrical. We're connecting to our nervous system. We're connecting to this energy within us through every cell in our body. And moving out of the thinking mind here just for a little bit. We can feel through the face, maybe the jaw, the eyes, feeling through the forehead, the top of the head, the back of the neck. Recognize perhaps maybe there are pockets now that feel more open, more expanded. We don't have to hold on so much and be so tightly gripped and so absorbed in this inner critic or this thinking mind, evaluating, judging everything. We can open through the body with tapping and other techniques, and then therefore open, make more space for everything happening in our life right here today, with less stress, less overwhelm, less sense of urgency. Everything is okay. We can move from this holding tight, urgent grip and move into expanded opening, spaciousness, and we can use the breath to help us engage in that even more on days when we notice we're just in this tight grip of overthinking. So we're going to breathe in, and the breath is going to just completely originate and end below the belly button. So we'll breathe in very slowly, but with some effort, breathing in, and the breath on the inhale through the nose is fully engaging the lower belly. And when you get to the top, just release the lower belly, press the lower belly, the belly button area, and lower belly back toward the backbone to release that breath, and on the full exhale. So find this pattern with a little bit of an exertion and really focus on the lower belly. Bring all of your focus there as you inhale, feeling the sensations of the inhale, recognizing we're engaging again the nervous system here to bring a steadiness, a readiness to our day, moving out of thinking into the body. And then the exhale again is a release, 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 pressing back of the belly button. So we could imagine and focus all of the air coming in and out of the lower belly, using our creative ability to imagine. So we inhale, a very slow but effortful inhale, really engaging the breath on the inhale into the lower belly. We release serotonin when we really engage this lower belly. And then we exhale, 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 flattening it back out on the exhale. Do a few more of those and just really plunge into the focus of the felt sense of the lower belly with this breath. Inhaling. And then exhaling, releasing, releasing. Release all of the air on the exhale. And then push out any more at the bottom that's willing to release. And do one more full inhale and exhale. Really keeping our focus on this lower part of our torso. And then exhale on the bottom of this next very slow, effortful, intentional exhale. Press everything out. And then let go of that breath technique and just allow the breath to breathe itself. And start to explore through your body. Maybe start with our feet, just scanning through our feet, noticing a sense of this aliveness, this tingling, open sense. There's more space. There's more space within us. Through our legs, through our hips. Allow our focus to scan through the body like there's a flashlight, scanning through, making air, expanding, opening, releasing tension, releasing holding, making space. Through our hips, we hold on to a lot of this inner dialogue in our hips. This energy sometimes gets trapped here. We could feel through our hips. We can release and open and expand. Just let go of any tightness, feeling it move down underneath us. with the help of gravity being held here, so we're steady, we're calm, we're open, spacious through our hips as much as is possible, and moving through our torso, our belly, our rib cage, our lungs, really scanning, looking for sensations, looking for pockets of tension, any tightness. And as you scan through the shoulders, down the arms and the hands, the throat, maybe up in the head, around the eyes, the forehead, maybe noticing, as we've practiced here together, that there is one particular place where just right now here, there's still a lot of tightness and tension. We can bring our focus, our mind's ability to focus on one area, one thing, really bring all of our focus to one tight, tense spot that's still holding on, that's still with us, and bring our focus there. Imagining the breath coming in and out of that spot, that place. Making space in these tight pockets, these grips, these places where we hold stress. Finding that one spot that becomes very noticeable, breathing in and out, breathing as if we're breathing space and openness into those pockets of tension. Really breathe in and out. One more breath in and out. Maybe noticing a shifting of energy, a lightness that might start to fill in different places within the body, different tight spots. Take one more breath in and out of the whole body, breathing in, imagining we're filling every single cell of the body up on the inhale. And then exhaling, releasing, letting go. And recognizing perhaps that the body feels lighter, more expanded, more open, more ready, more steady, less critical, more open and accessible for whatever happens today. Thank you for the privilege of your time, and I'm wishing you a wonderful day.